Yo, I'm nervous. Can anybody hear me? And is there an echo? That is the two questions that I have for you right now. I have been messing with this thing for about 30 minutes, probably 35 minutes at this point, and I am scared to death. Can anybody hear me? And is there an echo? AAA and Harry. I have two people. Hopefully they can help me out. Let's go, says Harry. Dog check, says AAA. I don't even know if we have any sound effects today. Let's see if they work. Let's see if they work.
Dog check.
Loud and clear. Let's go. All right. Cheryl, what up? I'm calling it now. Boston for Offensive Rookie of the Year. All right. Okay. So we hear me. That is good. That makes me happy inside. Loud and clear. Listen, the draft is over, and there are some people that is saying the Cleveland Browns knocked it out of the park. Not only that, CBS Sports said the Cleveland Browns had the best draft class in the entire league, grading it an A+. Number one in the league. Now, listen, I haven't heard that in forever when it comes to Cleveland Browns in the draft. Andrew Berry cooking. So now, was it Kevin Stefanski that was holding everything back? My good friend AAA, who I think is still here, maybe he isn't, in the Discord brought this up. Is Kevin Stefanski the blame now for the bad drafts? Was he holding the team back with some of his suggestions? Cough, cough, Dylan Gabriel. Was he holding Andrew Berry back from being great? Because Andrew Berry, over the past 2 years, has been doing a good job at the draft. He hit every hole that the Browns needed this draft and in free agency. Do you agree or do you not agree? Let me know in the chat. Sounds good, no echo, loud and clear. What up, Corey? All good on my end. Everything's running smooth. Lovey Marie. Tweet Pat in the building. Cheryl in the building. We're good to go. Can you hear sound effects? I don't know if the sound effects are working.
Dog check.
Can you hear sound effects?
Dog check.
How did ATL's draft go? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the Atlanta Falcons draft, unfortunately. I think Barry and the new coach are working well together. Andrew Barry and Todd Monken. I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking Todd Monken. If you haven't heard Todd Monken's press conferences, he is going to give the Cleveland media a problem. I know that random sound. I didn't get a chance, Harry, to go in and mess with it. Been kind of busy working. I'm going to have to try and get in there and just do a whole new scene. That random sound is still popping up here and there. Todd Monken is going to give Cleveland media a problem. They're going to have to ask him different questions instead of the same old recycled quarterback questions. But the question of the day is, who is going to be the best rookie on this Cleveland team? And that's a hard question. It may seem easy, but there are some steals in this draft. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. Listen, I had to look him up. I said, wait a minute, everybody's going crazy, and this safety could be a problem. He could be an absolute problem. Of course, you got Denzel Boston, KC Concepcion. Everybody knows about these stars that the Browns drafted. Spencer Fano. Could he be the best rookie on the team? Linemen don't get highlights. Linemen don't get the fancy prizes. They just block for your quarterback. But he could be the most important piece to the entire team at tackle. Will he be the best rookie on the team? Will he be the most important rookie on the team? Who do you think it's going to be? Will it be Justin Jefferson from Alabama? Tweak Pat probably knows more about him than anybody on this stream. Who do you think it's going to be? I'll tell you who it's not going to be. I'll tell you who it's not going to be. It's not going to be Taylon Green. Now, listen, no disrespect to him, but he is a project, okay? Now, I know I said I didn't want to draft a quarterback. I still didn't want them to draft a quarterback, but that is a project draft pick. Now, his athleticism, 6'6", runs a 4.3 40. Are you kidding me? That's a project pick. That's not a quarterback pick to start this year. Probably not even next year. They're going to work with that young man. So it's not going to be him. Who do you got? Atlanta about to find out. It's looking awful good for AB. I was about to give him a curb stomp. I like TM too. Justin Jefferson was really good at Bama. I'm excited to see if he plays out. What up, Myron? I want Fano to be the best, the blind side. What up, Jonathan? I would love for Spencer Fano to be the best, because that means he's keeping either Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson upright. That is your blind side as a quarterback. He's keeping them upright. I would love for him to be the best rookie that we have. It's not the sexiest pick, but I would love it to be him. And his wingspan is like 20 feet. But if it's not him, I won't cry about it. I won't cry tears. What about Denzel Boston? I'm not going to lie to you. That was my most exciting pick of the weekend. I was getting a haircut when they picked Denzel Boston. I jumped out of the chair. Thank God my haircut's easy. Shave everything off. Because if it was a fancy haircut, it would have been over. When that notification came on my phone screen, I jumped out of my chair because that's who I wanted. I was talking to AAA in the Discord. I said, listen, I understand you want depth at the line. I understand all that good stuff. But I want another receiver to go with KC Concepcion. Give me Denzel Boston if he's still there when we pick. I didn't think he would be there. I said somebody's going to grab him. And guess what? When the Browns came to pick, nobody grabbed him. And Andrew Berry did what I think he wouldn't do. He actually picked a player at need, didn't draft back, didn't do some, number-roos thing. Let's get another pick. No. He went and got Denzel Boston, and I jumped out of my chair with joy. I am so excited for these two receivers because it's going to put competition this offseason. You've got Jerry Jeudy. You've got Isaiah Bond. You've got Cedric Tillman. You've got Malachi Corley. You've got Denzel Boston. You've got KC Concepcion. Am I missing anybody? This receiver room is going to be full of competition. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold with no coat, no hat, no gloves, no socks. Nothing but hurt pride because they're all not going to make it. Ladies and gentlemen, put it down in your pocketbook. What? Put it down in your diary. Somebody is going to be left out of this receiver room when Denzel Boston and KC Concepcion walks into that locker room and they're taking spots off this roster. And it makes me happy inside. Woo! The Discord is for Patreon, Harry. So if you are part of the Patreon team, you should be able to get to the Discord, Harry. I will send you the link. If you're not part of the Patreon team, join the Patreon team and join our Discord. What up, Pebble? That's what AB is doing. He's actually picking players that we've seen play on Saturday. Stefanski, we would be like who? Dear Diary, Corey said we are dropping some receivers. I'm so excited. I am so excited, ladies and gentlemen. What else are you excited about? What else makes your Tootsie Toes tingle. You know what I'm not excited about? If I want to be completely honest with you, I'm excited that we finally did good in the draft for once in our lives. I like every single pick. I'm not even mad at the quarterback pick. I'm not. Because I know he's not going to start. He doesn't have a chance to start, and I'm not mad at it. It's not like they went and got Drew Allar or somebody like that. They didn't get Ty Simpson. So I'm not mad at that. I'm happy with every single pick. But here's what I'm sad at. From here to the end of time, we still have quarterback questions every single day. That makes me sad. And Todd Monken is tired of it already. He's already tired of the quarterback questions. Okay, never mind. You don't want to be part of the Patreon family? Is that what you're saying, Harry? Not going to lie, this might light up a fire under some bums this year. I'm not excited about our QB situation. The run game is going to eat this year. What up, Scotty? Where you been? Where have you been? I am not excited about the quarterback questions. Can we get some more? Can the Cleveland media do me a favor and do something different? Think outside the box. When you come to, listen, I understand it. Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders are polarizing figures, maybe for different reasons, but they are. We understand that. But there are more players on this team besides Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. It is April the 28th, 2026. You have to be able to come up with more questions than just, how are the quarterbacks today? They have to be able to do it. We're going to drop a QB too, or put DG on the practice squad. There is a team that Dillon Gabriel can go to. And I never answered my own question. I'm sorry. To start off today, I think the best rookie is going to be Denzel Boston. Before I get back to the quarterbacks. And here's why. I think he is going to make instant impact as soon as he steps onto the field. He has that presence that the Browns have been missing for years. A big body receiver. We haven't had that in a while, not counting a tight end. I'm not talking about Njoku or Fannin. I'm talking about at the receiver position. We haven't had that in a while, probably since Josh Gordon. If we want to go all the way back, a big body receiver, Josh Gordon. If I'm missing somebody before then, please let me know. And don't say Dwayne Bowe. Dwayne Bowe had to be the worst pickup in free agents history. Tweet Pat, $100 holla holla holla. My guy. Appreciate you. My goodness, came in with $100 grenade. Did you guys hear that sound effect? I hope you did, because I heard nothing. Appreciate you, Tweet Pat. Thank you so much. Hopefully you heard that sound effect. I heard absolutely nothing. Boston's going to eat. I think we are going to be fairly good this year. Better than I think most people believe. If Boston turns into Gordon, wow. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be Josh Gordon, but that's the last big-bodied receiver I could think that we had. You didn't hear the sound effect? Let me try it again. Hold on.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hopefully that one worked. But I don't know if he's going to be Josh Gordon. But maybe, just maybe, he can go and get those jump balls in the end zone, just like he did in college. Those one-on-one throws in the red zone, like he did in college. Josh Gordon was just an anomaly. An anomaly.
Here comes the money.
We're going to try it again.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
How'd that one sound? Robot sounds? I told you I'm having technical difficulties today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to go through it. Problems, my AirPods reconnecting, no. Never mind, heard it too. I'm just pushing through. But that's why I am excited about Denzel Boston. If I had to pick one who's going to be the best rookie, I am going with Denzel Boston before I see anybody step on the field, before they go to practice, before they go to rookie camp, mini camp, preseason, and then when it's the real deal, that's who I'm picking. Denzel Boston from Washington. Now, did you hear Mike Greenberg make a complete fool of himself on Get Up when it came, or not Get Up, but on the draft when it came to Denzel Boston? He said Denzel Boston, son of Ohio State receiver David Boston, and they're not even related. That is not his son. So the moral of the story is this. If Mike Greenberg can mess up like that and call someone the son of an elite receiver and they have no ties to each other, you can give me some slack. It is not a sun kiss. Sun kiss is only for the season. During the off season, I am free to drink whatever. If we are going to get you a sun kiss sponsor, you need to totally commit. Touche. Touche. You heard out in the random YouTube channel? I couldn't believe it. And at first I was like, is that his son? He made me believe that was his son. I said, that's not his son. You thought it was true? I saw that. He eventually made a post apologizing. Did he? Okay. Hey, we all make mistakes, but I just want to know, give me a break when I make a mistake. It won't be as egregious as that. But listen, I'm going to tell you this when it comes to Cleveland. And I hate to get excited because I'm always getting let down. But I'm going to tell you this when it comes to Cleveland. There's nothing Deshaun Watson's going to do to get me excited because he always looks good in helmet and shorts. I hear it already. He looks great. He looks amazing. He looks phenomenal. Of course he does. He always does this time of the year. And if we're being honest, I was talking to my brother about this. If we're being real with ourselves, there shouldn't be a quarterback competition. Deshaun Watson should smoke Shedeur Sanders. It shouldn't even be, they should even be on level playing fields. Shedeur Sanders has played 7 games. 7 NFL games. And until his first start, he had no first team reps. Deshaun Watson has been a Pro Bowler for multiple years. He has started multiple seasons. There should not be any competition. He should wax Shedeur Sanders. And I understand he's had injuries and all of that stuff. But when it comes to picking up an offense, when it comes to picking up a scheme, he should get it like this. Way faster than Shedeur Sanders. 7 games, multiple years. It shouldn't be a competition. So my point, and I'm saying, is this. If it's remotely close, you got to go with Shedeur Sanders. Because this tells me you have really regressed. You have a guy who has played 7 NFL games, he is already close to your level. He should smoke Shedeur Sanders. Time missed or not, he should smoke him. He should smoke Shedeur. He should smoke Dylan. And he should smoke the youngster, Taylon Green. It should not be a competition. Not even close. The Chime agrees. Can you imagine Stephen A. would be like Greeny if that pair still existed? But that's just my opinion. I do understand he did miss some time. He did miss time in the NFL due to the suspension and all that great stuff. That's first of all, that's not great stuff. Let me rephrase that. Due to the off the field issues, I don't want people leaving this stream and he said, "Oh, he's off the field for no." Due to off the field issues, but he should smoke Shedeur Sanders. Now, do I think he will? No. I don't think he'll smoke Shedeur Sanders. I do think it'll be a competition, and that's why I think Shedeur should get the starting nod. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. Watch the time come up when Corey makes a great point. Watch the time only come up when Corey makes a great point. You're talking about the chime? Injuries, lack of play, poor play, Sanders is the clear starter. I hope you're right, Tweak Pat. Listen, you all know where I stand on this. I hope you are right. I really, really do. But I will tell you this. Whoever is the quarterback this year, the chime got you. Chime. Yeah, the chime does. When I start making a point, it's like, hey, I will tell you this, though. There's not going to be any excuses for whoever is the quarterback, and I'm not here for any excuses for the quarterback because they are being set up for success, and they have made sure. Shout out to AB and Todd Monken. We got you a line. We've got you some weapons. There's no excuses for Deshaun or Shedeur. None. Zero. Or DG. And I was a DG supporter. Or DG. Listen, we can't count him out yet. He's still on the team, right? Corey, I could use your help in decorating my man cave basement bar. Oh, it's easy, Harry. Here you go. You got Ohio State. You got Cleveland. That's all you got to do for your man cave. And you can't go wrong, my guy. He was out playing Shedeur in practice until they put pads and helmets on. That's when it counts. When the helmets and the pads go on. And you know what, chat? You know what's going to be good? Preseason this year. Preseason is going to be legendary. You know why? This is going to be the first time in a long time, I believe, that preseason's really, really going to matter for Cleveland. Because you know, in the Stefanski era, he really didn't even play his starters, right? He didn't play them much, and he was like, we don't need to play our starters. They don't need to play much. And then we would start getting smoked at the beginning of the season. Do you remember when the Browns played Dallas and they really didn't play their starters in the preseason with Deshaun Watson? And that was the season we really got excited and we thought we were going to do something. And the Cowboys came to Cleveland and absolutely destroyed us. A little preseason wouldn't have hurt then, would it? I think Todd Monken's going to take a different approach. Todd Monken's going to be like, we're playing some preseason football because I want to see what I got. Kansas City was playing Patrick Mahomes in the preseason, and we're like, nope, we're good. We're going to roll out DTR and the crew. And we got smoked. But I think this time around, we need to see who's going to be the quarterback. We need to see who's going to be starting at receiver, who's wide receiver one. And I know people don't want to hear this right now, but by default, Wide receiver 1 right now is Jerry Jeudy. It still is. I know we love our new shiny toys, Denzel Boston and Casey Concepcion, but Jerry Jeudy is still receiver 1 until further notice. He has to be beat out. I know it's easy to say, oh, he's not receiver 1 no more. Somebody's got to beat him out first. Until beaten, he's receiver 1. That's all it takes. You got to be beat. You just don't walk onto the team and you walk into being receiver 1. You have to beat out that current receiver 1. Now, you could say it's not going to be hard to beat him. That day, we're just going to have to see it. But right now, he's still receiver 1 until further notice. Shedeur will be QB1 because of sponsorship. They conservative. He'll be... Explain yourself, Nalvo. Is that how you say it? Navolia? Listen, I will butcher names. I apologize. What do you mean by sponsorship? Only thing that will make it better is Crimson and White Harry. Don't listen to Corey. Sorry, Tweak. I'm Ohio all the way. No, not Judy. My conversion attempt failed. In the first preseason game, Shedeur will probably get 2 downs, and then they'll turn it over to Watson. In game 2, all Gabriel. Game 3, all Talon Green. 2 downs. I am almost, I can say confidently he'll get more than 2 downs in the preseason. I can almost bet my left hip he'll play more than 2 downs in the preseason. I'll bet my left hip he'll play more than 2 downs in the preseason. And I need my left hip. That's how confident I am in that. But this preseason is going to be very interesting. But guess what? It's April 28th. So we've got May, June, July, and August of the regurgitating. How is Deshaun Watson doing? How is Shedeur Sanders doing? How is Shedeur Sanders doing? How is Deshaun Watson doing? It's going to be the same questions over and over again. But it is what it is. I'm just happy, before I get off here, is that we finally had a good draft. We finally did what we were supposed to do. We did trade down, but that was okay. It worked out to our advantage, and I am a happy person. Think he meant 2 quarters? Oh, not 2 downs? Okay. I still think he'll play more than half. I think he'll play more than half a game, too. He'll play multiple games. Yeah, that's all we're going to hear. So we got to buckle up our chin straps, put on our seat belts. It's going to be a long off season. The draft is over. No more, I think we're going to get this. I think we're going to get this. We know who we have. We have an A-plus draft, according to CBS. Spencer Fano, Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, Austin Barber, Parker Brailsford, Justin Jefferson, Joe Royer, Talon Green, and Carson Ryan. The Cleveland Browns draft class rated an A+. Everybody is happy with this draft class. You'll have a couple people that aren't happy. There's some people that is never happy with Cleveland does, and that's okay. You have some people that didn't get that exact guy they wanted, and that's okay too. I wanted Carnell Tate, but we didn't even get a chance to get Carnell Tate because Tennessee grabbed him at number 4. And I still think we were going to trade down anyways. So deep down inside, I'm kind of happy that Carnell Tate was taken before we could go at 6 because I might have cried tears of sorrow when we traded down from 6 because I don't think we were going to get Carnell Tate at all. So before I head out of here, Triple A says wait a second, so I'll wait a second. Members that are in right now, there's going to be a Q&A. Q&A Friday. Robert Leaf has been owning the Q&A. The rest of you members have been slacking. Robert Leaf has been owning the Q&As. I haven't seen Harry in the Q&A. I haven't even seen AAA in the Q&A. Now AAA owns the Patreon Q&As, but I ain't seen AAA in the Q&A. I ain't seen Tweet Pat in the Q&A. Listen, I told you I was gonna call members out next time I see y'all in the Q&A. Who else haven't I seen in the Q&A that's a member? I think that's it. That's all that's in here. Cheryl's been in one. Big Dollar's been in one. Is there any other members in here that I see? No, that's it. So we got a Q&A this Friday. I want to see more of you members in here this Friday. 4-year badge. Holy crap. Crap. You've been busy. You've been busy. Look at me. You think that matters to me? Huh? All you gotta do is ask one question, Harry. That's it. It's all love, Harry. It's all love. 4-year badge. Okay, I gotta think of something. Okay. Triple A to put the pressure to my neck, chat. I'm putting the pressure on Q&As, and he's like, where's my 4-year badge? I gotta think of something, chat. All right. 4-year badge is up. I gotta think of something. You gotta re-up your membership. We'll have a Q&A. I'm gonna put it up after the stream. Members, get your questions in, and I gotta come up with a 4-year badge idea. I gotta think of something. I'll get something. We got this. Until next time, I appreciate all of you. Members, look out for the Q&A post shortly. Everybody who joined, 2 sets of downs. They won't press Shadora after camp. Got you, Willie. 2 sets of downs. Got you. I appreciate everybody who came into the stream. Thank you so much. Keep your notifications on. Until next time, Cheryl for and Robert for. Oh, Lord help me. Oh,
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Lord.
Here comes the money.
Lord, the 4-year badges. We got to get 4-year badges. All right. I got y'all. Tweet Pat's 2 months behind. Robert, I was giving you your credit. For holding down the member Q&As. I appreciate all of y'all. Until next time, you know the drill. It's all love.